We're delighted with her. You know, she's looked fantastic in her skin all winter, and she got very heavy there before Christmas. She was up to 30 odd kilos heavier than she finished the season in October at Christmas time, but obviously worked a fair bit of that off now. But she's still going to start this season a good 10 or 12 kilos heavier than she finished last year, but I think that's just maturity. Sounds a lot of weight, but when you work it out as a percentage, it's like us putting a couple of pounds on, really. And
she had a racecourse gallop at Newcastle. How important was that?
It was important as far as getting her away mentally more than anything. You know, she worked very, very well, moved brilliantly. Probably didn't do as much as ideal. She could have probably turned the screw a little bit more on her, but you know, she's such a high-class filly, and the horses she's working at, one of them ran a nice race a few days later, so it franked the gallop to a degree. But it's very hard to assess her against other horses. At the moment, she's the only, by a long way, she's the best older horse we've got. So it is difficult to gauge her work at home with what she's working with. You can only do it on how she's moving, and we know her form, her level of ability, it's there. So it's just a matter of getting her fit and getting her healthy.
Given that she's achieved so much already, how hard a decision was it to keep her in training this year?
It was hard throughout last year. We really didn't know what to do, and didn't really want to think about it until the last possible minute. But when we got to the end of the season and we started thinking about, you know, the races that she might be able to run in this year now, Lockinge, Queen Anne, whatever may come this year, and the reality that, you know, she's really going to be the only horse that ever takes us to those kind of races, it then actually became really easy. And obviously we're looking forward to it.
The Shaqab Lockinge has been won by some top horses down the years, the likes of Ribchester, Canford Cliffs, Hawkwing, and of course the great Frankel. How much would it mean to you to have Laurens added to that?
That would be incredible. I mean, the roll of honour in that race is huge. You know, history says it's a hard race for fillies to win, but if she could join, you know, that kind of list of illustrious names, it'd be incredible.
I know we got beat at the end of last year in Champions Day at Ascot, but I think there was reasons for that. On the face of it, it was a disappointing run, but there were genuine reasons for that. And you know, all you can do is forget that run. You know, put a line through that. That was a long way below her best last year.
So how fit do you think she'll be first time out then in the Shaqab Lockinge?
She's fairly fit, but you know, like a lot of horses and certainly a lot of ours, she'll come on slightly for the run, but that doesn't mean she can't perform to very near her best. You know, she will have a nice blow and a healthy blow, I would imagine, on Saturday, but she's fit enough to do herself justice.